Elfland, you die!
From Dark Crystal to Sesame Street, Refine goes inside the new Muppet Mania exhibit that brings your childhood faves to life. Then, High Rolling.
There's just all these little wow moments that you're going to find in the rooms when you come in.
The casino that's upping their game to give guests a one-of-a-kind experience. And computer geeks take a deep breath.
This is a singular machine. There is no other machine exactly like this in the world.
The crown jewel of Apple is waiting for you at a Seattle museum. Seattle Refined starts now. Hey everybody, welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gart Swanson, coming to you today from, look at this place, it's Gasworks Park. Well, it's just another reason to love Seattle. There's a new exhibit in town catering to the kid in all of us.
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest star, Carol Burnett.
If you're a child of the 70s and 80s, there's a special place in your heart for those colorful characters known as the Muppets. They are from the imagination of Jim Henson. And thanks to MoPOP, fans can now take a walk down the Muppet memory lane.
Not one, not two, but dozens of Muppets have arrived in Seattle as part of the new Jim Henson exhibition at MoPOP.
This is so cool because it's a gallery filled with, familiar favorites like Kermit the Frog and Bert and Ernie and Fraggles and all of the characters, but it's also filled with surprising revelations about Jim Henson as an experimental filmmaker. As an artist, and also really highlight the work of his amazing colleagues, the puppeteers, the designers, the puppet builders that worked with him to kind of bring these characters to life.
Barbara Miller is the collection's curator and says Jim Henson's life changed forever the first time he basked in the cool white glow of his family's television.
As a young man, Jim Henson was enthralled with television and answered an ad that he saw in a local paper for a local television station to puppeteer. And he said, okay, great, well, here's my chance to be on TV. So he took some books out of his high school library, learned about puppeteering and about making puppets, and auditioned for the TV show and got the job. And really, as a very young man, at age 18, had his first series that became an instant success and soon drew national attention, and pretty soon he was on his way.
Sesame Street, The Muppet Show, Muppet Movies, Fraggles, Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, unforgettable stories and characters touching the lives of millions.
So this is big doings. This is Bert and Ernie right here. Are you starstruck?
Absolutely. Look, it's Bert and Ernie. I mean, the best roommates ever. And he's even got little Ducky with him.
Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
I haven't seen the whole exhibit, but what we've seen is pretty amazing. There's a lot of history here. It's really incredible to see all these puppets up close.
How close? Close enough to make out the psychedelic gold paisley pattern lining the count's cape. Some you can even touch.
So this little guy here is a Sesame Street extra. Muppeteers would dress him up to fill a bunch of different roles.
And now you can too.
There's, more than 25 puppets here, so it's really, really fun for kids, for families, but there's a lot of material for people to take a deeper dive into the real behind-the-scenes stuff.
John Prentice, Seattle Refined.
If you want to check out the MoPOP Muppet exhibit, head to mopop.org. More big news for Jim Henson and Dark Crystal fans. Netflix just announced it's producing a prequel series to the 1982 classic movie. The 10-episode series called The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance will take fans back to the land of Thra, many years before the original movie. No word yet on a release date. Well, from Muppets to money, we found the most expensive home in the state of Washington. Check out this gem called Misty Isle Farms on Vashon Island. This modern-day castle goes for a whopping $28 million. The entire property is 525 acres that comes with 8 other homes, private lakes, a driving range if you love golf, hiking trails, and a landing strip. That's actually not a bad deal if you think about it. To see the property for yourself, head to SeattleRefined.com and search expensive. Not far from Seattle, there's a casino that's ready to make you feel like $1 million. Our sponsor at Tulalip Casino just recently had a major makeover. They gave us a sneak peek into their new rooms that'll make you feel like a high roller.
From third floor on up, everything that you see will be a new experience when you come and stay at Tulalip.
Tulalip Resort Casino is raising the bar when it comes to getting away for some R&R. it was already a 4-star resort, and now it's even better.
Tulalip's always been the leader in gaming experience and service. We wanted the rooms to reflect that as well. We knew that the rooms were really well cared for. Condition was great, but they started to feel a little dated. So we thought, let's take the room into the future in terms of design as well as in terms of technology. 2 of our floors are resort floors. We've got Bluetooth-enabled mirrors. It's one of the favorite things of our guests. People like to, listen to the game, listen to their favorite podcast, listen to their music while they're taking a shower, in this particular instance in the suite, while they're lounging in the tub.
That's right, connect your phone with the mirror, and the mirror becomes a speaker. And that tub Sam's talking about is incredible. You can fill it with a hot bubble bath, lie back, and feel as if you're outside looking up at the stars. But that's not all.
And another thing that we did with technology in our resort rooms, we added curved televisions. We also have all the televisions 3D. All of our Wi-Fi has been amped up. We didn't want you to feel as if you were going someplace else and had to suffer for it. We wanted you to go someplace else and experience what you would at home, and then some.
Also an important part of the makeover, art pieces paying tribute to the traditions of the Tulalip tribe, along with amazing carpet designs right under your feet.
And it's just all these little wow moments that you're going to find in the rooms when you come in.
And if you're hungry, you're going to want to grab a slice at Blazing Paddles. You'll get to choose from 52 fresh ingredients to create your own pizza masterpiece. It cooks in a special new oven super quick.
The oven that we purchased is from Bellingham. It's a wood stone, and it cooks really, really fast at around 800 degrees.
It's always about service. We can provide you the most immaculate, up-to-date, beautiful designer room, but you got to go someplace that delivers personal service. And when you come here, you get that. You just can't get that anywhere else.
To learn more about Tulalip Casino, head to SeattleRefined.com. Seattle Refined is just getting started.
An engineer went in, grabbed this computer and a bag of Starbucks coffee, and took it home.
What's being called the most important computer in history is now out of Seattle Museum, and it comes with a fascinating story. But first,
it's part of our culture to make stuff that can last a lifetime.
Refine learns the secrets of one of the most historic fashion brands in Seattle. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. I know I'm not alone when I say I love watching how things are made. It's just plain fascinating. So when I stopped by the headquarters of our sponsor Filson, my mind was blown away to see how they've been making products for more than a century. Hey, I'm here with Doug Lesevoy. He's the director of production here at Filson. This is the flagship store. Man, you guys got a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, we've been making quality Filson garments here in Seattle for about 120 years.
And you guys use great products too. I mean, as far as like the cotton and the leather and all that.
Heavy luggage twill, thick bridal leather, really great products built to last, so we can guarantee it for a lifetime.
All right, you're gonna have to show me this place.
Absolutely. Here, just throw these on.
Put these on, let's go.
Like, so you can see the tote line here. So like we have the people sewing single needle here. This is our finished bags. They're just waiting for final operations like binding.
You guys are busy.
Super busy. We are cranking it out here. So this is where it all starts, Gard. We got our designers right upstairs. They come down here and they're working with this team that we have sewing. They basically bring a sketch of an idea, or they'll bring a group of sketches of ideas, sort of like this. They hand it off to these guys, and these guys turn it into something real. We have the pattern pieces. They start out by assembling them like this so they can get an idea of conceptually the way that the bag is going to fit all together.
Now, is that bag like the real size it's going to be?
This would be to scale. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see that thing. So you got a paper backpack here, and this is kind of where it starts right here.
That's right.
Wow, look at that. So what are you actually making back here? I know it's a lot of bags, right?
So we make all of our bags, ranging from our fishing packs and our technical sporting bags, the stuff that you take fly fishing with you, hunting bags, all the way down to duffels, backpacks, briefcases, the sort of stuff that you carry to work with you, wide range of stuff.
So when I see your employees out here, this is really like artwork, isn't it? Because
Absolutely.
one person's doing something, they finish that, they pass it to somebody else, all handmade with the finest products, right?
It is artisanship, absolutely.
I mean, it's expensive to do what you guys do.
It
but
is.
You do it right.
It is, and it's part of our culture to make stuff that can last a lifetime.
What's your most popular bag?
Our most popular bags are 256. We sew it over there on the lean line. You want me to give you a...
The lean line? Yeah, I heard about that. Show me.
Yeah, let's go. So Guard, this is our lean line.
Yeah.
Unlike most of the rest of the groups on the floor, this team is very focused. They produce only our most popular bag, our original briefcase, and then our second most popular bag, our padded computer bag. So we're doing 175 approximately every day.
Man, you guys are selling a lot of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have to. We want to always keep this bag in stock because, like we said, it's our most popular bag. It's we just had graduation season. We saw a bunch of people giving these as gifts, graduation, buying them for Father's Day. They're great bags for that sort of thing.
What do you think of my shirt?
I love it. Nice shirt.
Filson offers free tours of their flagship facility every Tuesday and Thursday. For more details, head to SeattleRefined.com. We're all about bars and new restaurants here in Seattle, and there's a new spot in Belltown that has some people pretty pumped up. Belltown Brewery is open for business, and it's perfect for the summer weather. It has garage door walls that brighten up the place, and outdoor seating to fully soak up the sun. Just head to our website and search Belltown to learn more. Coming up, the perfect weather needs a perfect patio. Tips for top-notch furniture that won't break the bank. Welcome back to Refined. Well, you know, whether you're a computer nerd or not, this next story will have your inner geek freaking out. Our sponsors at Living Computers Museum and Labs just revealed a new exhibit that you can't find anywhere else in the world. The Living Computers Museum in Sodo is by far one of the coolest places to let your nerd flag fly. Everywhere you look, there's an interactive exhibit that lets you explore computers and robots, past and present. We didn't think it could get any better, but we were wrong.
This is a singular machine. There was no other machine exactly like this in the world.
The museum now has a room with rare vintage Apple products from the company's first 2 decades.
Well, the most, I think, amazing thing is we have actually 3 Apple I computers. Only 200 Apple Is were ever made. We have 3 of them here in the museum, including the one that was Steve Jobs' personal machine.
It doesn't look like much, but the museum calls this priceless piece the most important computer in history. It paved the way for the Apple products we use today, like the iPhone. It also comes with an interesting story.
So in 1985, Steve Jobs quits Apple. He's kind of been forced out. He leaves this computer behind in his office, and employees were let in just to kind of take whatever they want from his office. And an engineer went in, grabbed this computer and a bag of Starbucks coffee, and took it home. He passed away about 1.5 years ago, and his family dug it up, and they'd heard a little bit about it. They knew it had come from Apple. They didn't really know what it was, and so they started doing some research, and that led them to us. And they were really interested in having it be in a museum. So this is where the story really starts. This is the running Apple I. So in 1976, Steve Wozniak designs this just kind of on a whim. It's the only regularly operating Apple I in the world, and you can come in every day and use it here at the museum. So the Henry Ford Museum bought one of these for nearly $1 million, and they ran theirs once, and we run it every single day. It's a little nerve-wracking when you plug it in and turn it on for the first time, but it's such a unique experience, not only to use the Apple I, but then to see this machine that no one knew existed.
These machines are so special, the recent launch party for the new exhibit brought together 2 famous techies for the first time ever. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen and Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak.
And we brought them here, and the whole time we're planning, we didn't realize that Paul Allen and Steve Wozniak had never met. So we're here at the event, and somebody actually was approached by Paul and said, well, can you introduce me to Steve? And we're like, well, what do you mean? You know, of course you've met, but no, they hadn't actually ever met.
Now for the big geek question. Will Steve Jobs' personal Apple I computer ever get turned on?
You know, we were asked at the event, a couple of the early Apple employees that said, well, you know, have you turned it on yet? And we're like, well, I don't know. It is truly a one-of-a-kind machine, you know, essentially priceless. And even for us, we have a limit of the machines that we turn on.
The Apple Room isn't the only new thing at the Living Computers Museum and Labs. They also have a new exhibit called Barbie Gets with the Program. It looks at 40 years of Barbie computer playsets from the 1970s all the way to today. The exhibit runs through September, so go ahead and check it out. And for more information on the Living Computers Museum and Labs, head to SeattleRefined.com. We'll be right back, but first, our Tech Tango App of the Week.
If you were clearing out home clutter, moving, or home organizing this spring, Sortly app is the perfect companion. Sort your life with a visual inventory of your stuff using pictures, tags, and notes. You can organize your inventory by room or category, add items for each room by taking pictures and adding notes if desired. Track furniture, collectibles, antiques, jewelry, or anything of value, which is great for insurance purposes as well. The app keeps a running value total. Other cool features include tracking lent items and expiring warranties. The free version allows you to track 200 items. The premium version gives you unlimited entries. I'm Francie Black with your App of the Week. For more great apps, visit techtangotoday.com.
Welcome back to Refined. Earlier this week, we showed you some of the best barbecue deals around. But what's a great grill without an awesome patio set? Thanks to our sponsors at Lowe's, they have some solutions for that too.
Whether you have a cozy patio or a large deck with lots of room, there are so many ways for making your outdoor space really shine this summer. We asked Sam Shakramanoff from Lowe's to show us the hottest decor of the season.
Okay, Sam, for people that have a small area to put their barbecue and their furniture on, what do you recommend?
For a smaller area, I would recommend going vertical instead of horizontal.
Okay.
If you look, this set right here, it does just that. It is nice and small but taller, and it's also very comfy with the cushions, customized pillows, makes it scream Memorial Day.
Okay, and what about this umbrella? This is pretty cool.
Ooh, I love this umbrella. If you look, it's an offset umbrella. It's a great price point, great quality, and it also has these solar party lights.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. That would really add to anyone's decor.
If you have a bit more room, you can create the ultimate area for hanging out.
This feels like an outdoor living room.
Isn't this cool?
It's very cool.
Down, very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. Be a great place to barbecue and hang out with your family and friends.
Yeah, you know, we talk about having that medium space size. This is perfect. A sitting space, you can entertain and enjoy yourself in comfort.
Okay, and I noticed this table is really beautiful. It's got some detail work to it, and it seems really sturdy too.
Yeah, it is a metal frame with this beautiful obscure glass on here that makes it really pop.
And these outdoor rugs are really cool too.
Yeah, you know, we always talk about it having the under and the over, and underneath you put the rug. It really makes a difference and helps style that patio set on your deck.
Got space to spare? You may want to get a grill gazebo.
Tell me about this grill gazebo. This thing is cool.
Yeah, you know, Malia, if it rains, this is a perfect tool for the job because you can still go outside and be barbecuing without getting wet and soaked.
There's no way you're getting wet with this guy. And look at, this is so convenient too.
Yeah, you have nice little hooks here for different accessories, or you can hang a plant, different ways you can accessorize.
And what about these lights?
The lights are neat too. You know, a lot of times when you're barbecuing at night, it gets dark, you want to see what you're doing. You have these nice little LED lights that are battery powered, no electricity needed.
Okay, this is super cool. And I want to ask you about this table too. This is kind of like the picnic table that we've all seen at the park, but much nicer, right?
Yeah, you know, this is new for this year for Lowe's, and I love this set because, like you said, it is like a picnic table, but it's metal.
Okay, great. So no mold, mildew, or anything like that?
Correct. Will last for years.
It'll last for years. And you can fit, gosh, a lot of people very comfortably. Lowe's has some great deals for Memorial Day, but it's much bigger than that.
This day is really about those that have served and fallen, and we want to remember them. And to do that, Lowe's has enhanced their discount policy for military personnel. Now, if you have served any period of time at all, every single day you can receive a 10% discount at any Lowe's store.
From outdoor furniture to flags and everything in between, Lowe's has what you need to make Memorial Day and summer the best ever. Malia Karlinski, Seattle Refined.
All right, that'll do it for today's show from beautiful Gasworks Park. We'll see you next time right here on Seattle Refined.